Hey everybody, it's the rare old timer again. This is mini concert number 212. Next week we're going to have a different venue. I'll tell you about it then. First song tonight is an old favorite in the Irish pubs. It actually started out as a temperance song. It's turned into a drinking song now. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. If you don't like me, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry and I'll drink when I'm dry. And the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. Well, I've been a moonshiner for pennies the year. I spent all me money on whiskey and beer. Go to some hollow and I set up my still. I'll sell you a gallon for a 10-shilling bill. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. If you don't like me, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry and I'll drink when I'm dry. And the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. Moonshine, moonshine, oh how I love thee. You killed me poor father, but you can't kill me. I love the moonshiners and I love their moonshine. The breath is as sweet as the dew of the vine. Well, I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. If you don't like me, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry and I'll drink when I'm dry. And the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. I'll go to some hollow in some country. In gallons of wash I can go on a spree. No woman to follow, my life is all fine. And I love none so well as the fruit of a vine. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. If you don't like me, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry and I'll drink when I'm dry. And the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. And the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. That's the Moonshiner. Next up is a song that dates back to the 1500s. It started out as the Ballad of Peter Fleming, mostly known these days as Whiskey in the Jar. I was riding over Cork and Kerry mountains. I met with Colonel Farrell, and his money he was counting. First I drew me pistol, then I drew me rapier, saying stand and deliver, or I am your bold deceiver. Push a beam on the door and down. What call the daddy-o? What call the daddy-o? There's whiskey in the jar. Well, I counted out his money. It made a pretty penny. I took the money home, gave it to me Jenny. She sighed and swore she loved me, and she never would deceive me. But the devil take the women, for they always lie so easy. Push a ring on the door on the down. Blackball the daddy-o, blackball the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. I went into the chamber for to take a slumber, to dream of gold and jewels. Sure it was no wonder Jenny took me charges, and she She filled him up with water. She called on Colonel Farrell to get ready for the slaughter. Push-a-ring-a-ma-do-ma-down. Black ball the daddy-o, black ball the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Next morning early, before I rose to travel, came a band of footmen, likewise Colonel Farrell. I went to draw me pistol, she stole away me rapier. A prisoner I was taken, I couldn't shoot the water. Push-a-ring-a-ma-do-ma-down. Black ball the daddy-o, black ball the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Well, they took me to the town with the judge all a-writing, robbing Colonel Farrell on Kildare Mountain. But they didn't take me this, so I knocked the jailer down. I bid farewell to this tight-fisted town. Push-a-ring-a-ma-do-ma-down. Black ball the daddy-o, black ball the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I'd like to find me brother, the one that's in the army. Don't know where he's stationed, be it Cork or in Killarney. Together we go roaming through the mountains of Kilkenny. I swear he'd treat me better than me darling sporting Jenny. Push-a-ring-a-ma-do-ma-down. Black ball the daddy-o, black ball the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Some take delight in the carriages a-rolling, some take delight in the hurley and the rolling. I take delight in the juice of the barley, courting pretty women till the morning oh so early. Push-a-ring-a-ma-do-ma-down. Black ball the daddy-o, black ball the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Push-a-ring-a-ma-do-ma-down. Black ball the daddy-o, black ball the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. So that's whiskey in the jar, also known as Kildare Mountain or Gilgara Mountain. Next up is a Randy Travis song. Always like this one. Daughter Heidi suggested I do this one many, many years ago. So I finally did. There is a point when you cannot walk away, when you have to stand up straight and tall and mean the words you say. There is a point you must decide just to do it cause it's right. That's when you become a point of light. There is a darkness that everyone must face, wants to take what's good and fair and lay it all to waste. And that darkness will cover everything in sight until it meets a single point of light. All it takes is a point of light, a ray of hope in the darkest night. If you see what's wrong and you try to make it right, you will be a point of light. There are heroes whose names we never hear, a dedicated army of quiet volunteers, reaching out to feed the hungry, reaching out to save the land, reaching out to help their fellow man. And there are dreamers who are making dreams come true, taking time to teach the children there's nothing they can't do. Giving shelter to the homeless, giving hope to those without. Isn't that what this land's all about? One by one, from the mountains to the sea, points of light are calling out to you and me. All it takes is a point of light, a ray of hope in the darkest night. If you see what's wrong and you try to make it right, you will be a point of light. If you see what's wrong, try to make it right, you will be a single point of light. So that's Randy Travis's Point of Light. It's a pretty old folk song. It's over 100 years old. Many people have covered it, including Johnny Cash. Frankie and Johnny were lovers. Lordy, how they could love. Swore to be true to each other, just as true as the stars above. Well, he was her man, he wouldn't do her wrong. Well, Frankie went down to the bar room just for a bucket of beer. Said to the fat bartender, "Has my ever-loving man been here? You know he is my man, he wouldn't do me wrong." Well, I ain't gonna tell you no stories, and I ain't gonna tell you no lies. Johnny left here about an hour ago with a girl named Nellie Bly. Well, he is your man, he could be doing you wrong. So Frankie looked over the transom, much to her surprise. There on the couch sat Johnny, making love to Nellie Bly. Well, he was her man, and he was doing her wrong. Frankie pulled back her kimono, took out a 44. Rudy toot toot 3 times, she'd shoot right through that hardwood door. She shot her man while he was doing her wrong. Well, now here comes a rubber tire buggy, here comes a rubber tire hack. She's taking her man to the graveyard, and he's not coming back. Well, she shot her man, cause he did her wrong. Here come 1,000 policemen coming after me. Gonna put me down in the dungeon cell, throw away the key, cause I shot my man, really did me wrong. Well, Frankie, she said to the warden, "What do you think they'll do?" The warden said to Frankie, "It's the electric chair for you, cause you killed your man, though he did you wrong." But Frankie escaped in the laundry, went down to Tennessee, kept the secret for many a year, but then she confessed to me that she shot her man, cause he did her wrong. Frankie and Johnny were lovers, Lordy, how they could love. Swore to be true to each other, just as true as the stars above. But he was her man, nearly all of the time. That's Frankie and Johnny, the ballad of. Next up is an unusual war song. If Linda's listening, I've heard her say that she likes this one, so this is for you, Linda. Listen, children, to the story that was written long ago about a kingdom on a mountain and the valley folk below. On the mountain was a treasure buried deep beneath the stone, and the valley people swore they'd have it for their very own. Go ahead and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven, you can justify it in the end. There won't be any trumpets blowing on the judgment day, but on the bloody morning after, 110 soldier rides away. So the people of the valley sent a message up the hill, asking for the buried treasure, tons of gold for which they'd kill. Came an answer from the kingdom, with our brothers we will share all the riches of our mountain, all the treasure buried there. Go ahead and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven, you can justify it in the end. Won't be any trumpets blowing on the judgment day, but on the bloody morning after, 110 soldier rides away. Well, then the valley rose with anger. Mount your horses, draw your swords, and they killed the mountain people, so they won their just reward. Then they stood beside the treasure on the mountain, dark and red, turned the stone and looked beneath it. Peace on earth was all it said. Go ahead and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven, you can justify it in the end. There won't be any trumpets blowing on the judgment day, but on the bloody morning after, 110 soldier rides away. So that's 110 soldier. That's mini concert number 212. See you next week for lucky number 213.